That was lovely. I mean, the sun was absolutely stunning coming up. Sorry, I'll have to keep looking down because it's a bit rocky down this way. But you can see with the sunglasses, it's actually been sunny this time around. And yeah, well, at least we're not stuck up here in the freezing cold and blowing howling gales, snow. Oh yeah, it's been everything. Minus 10, 15. Yeah, it's been super chilly, but yeah, today it's relatively warm. Yeah, I could say it's almost yeah, compared to the last time, it's positively summer, but it's not really. Yeah, sorry, but this is the sort of rubbish I'm walking down at the moment. So if I don't seem to be concentrating on my camera, I'm certainly concentrating on my feet. I don't want to put a foot down one of these, between one of these rocks, because I'm up here on my own and I don't really want to phone the sapeurs-pompiers and tell them I'm stuck up the Col de Biel with my foot stuck down the side of a rock because I was trying to vlog. Vlogging injuries. Yes, I wonder what those look like in the world of statistics. But you know, it's not hard going. It's just, you know, you have to be a little bit careful, and then it's not a. I mean, it was up there. I was up there this morning taking some pictures where you see that rock sticking out on the edge. You can go down just behind that rock actually, and it's in like a little gully. It's out of the wind. It's super warm. You know, it's probably, I don't know, 10 degrees. It's like positively summer compared to what I've had up here recently. So I've enjoyed it. It's just a bit of a ball ache really getting up at 4:30 in the morning, but it saves getting up at 3:30 in the morning, which would even be a bigger ball ache really, and then drive the hour here. But I suppose I'd be wide awake by the time I got here, and I could have had a cup of coffee, but I think I'd rather have it this way around. I'd rather just get up a little bit, you know, go and sleep in the car like I have done. Makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I suppose I'll take this one. It says it's not the path, but I can see the path, so I think we'll take it rather than go out and down towards the road. I'm going to change hands because, dare I say it, one hand's getting a little bit tired. It's not good old vlogger's arm, but yeah, it's quite spectacular down. Yeah, this is the sort of countryside it is. It's quite pretty out here. And one of the reasons I'm quite happy to get up at the crack of dawn. Sorry, I'll put it down a little bit so we don't get so much sun in the camera, because the sun is sort of directly behind me. But yeah, what more can we ask than spectacular sunrises? I mean, that was, I think the sort of pre-sunrise, you know, all the pinks in the sky was a bit more spectacular, although the sun was this intense fire. Yeah, geez, an incredible red. Yeah, it's so hard to capture on film. You know, from what your eye sees and what your camera sees. It's just, some days, you know, you think, damn, yeah, what other stuff do I have to buy for my camera? I was going to say junk then, but it's not junk if it's giving you the images that you expect. So yeah, I've getting to that stage where I've bought a filter for my lens. Now I'm thinking I really need a decent tripod. Another one or two lenses really is a bit of a selection. Some filters, la 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 la, and like everything in this world, it's never ending. there's always something that you need, or well, you want, I suppose. Needs, yeah, needs a big word. Yeah, it's a funny word. If I need something, do you really need it? Would you die without it? No. So do you really need it? No. It's a great want. So, but I always say, always keep saying, it's first world problems. I need a camera. First world problem. I could walk up here and stand up here and watch the sun come up, without a camera, without, showing it to the world. But I don't know, there's something quite nice about really just coming up here and showing the world how beautiful somewhere is that you live, and giving them an experience, a different experience of somewhere. And it's beautiful. It's incredible to see other people's countries and views, and what their countries look like, and how they see their country, through their eyes. It's always say photography is an art form. It's not just a case of taking some pictures, just point and shoot. Some days we do just feel like we're just pointing and shooting, so that's how I feel at the moment. But maybe one day, like all the other guys, I'll feel like a real photographer, which I don't think ever really happens. I always think you always look at something and you're never really satisfied. It's human nature really to be unsatisfied with what even people see as perfection. You'll look at it and go, but only if I'd had that 10-stop filter or that ND grad filter, and I would have got this picture would have been 50 times better. But for me, at the moment, it's the fact of just getting out there, taking the pictures, and faffing with them afterwards. It brings us just as much joy, really. To see that picture that you've taken come alive, in whatever program you're using, be it Lightroom or Photoshop or Photo, or any of these photo little stall, photo manipulation tools, I suppose. Because you put your own little twist on your photo, because how you see something and how somebody else sees something is completely different, and it is just amazing to see the difference. If 3 people came out and took the same photo, what it would end up like as the final picture, the final sort of colorations and tints and contrasts and brightnesses and all that. But it's certainly super interesting to see. And although it's been a spectacular morning, I just hope the photos that I've taken do the morning justice. I'm always petrified that there's going to be a dog load of dust on the lens. I keep having to remind myself to wipe the lens and check how strong the filtration is, to get the right colours that I see when I point the camera to take the picture. I have a look through the viewfinder, and sometimes it's nothing like what comes out in the back of the camera, and you're like, damn, it's going to come out like that. I hope it's a quarter of what I've seen. But I suppose that's the nature of the beast, really. You fiddle and you play until you get something like you saw in the beginning. But it's been a good old morning. I mean, the sun's going for it. It's super pretty down this way. Taking some pictures down this line of poles, and I've said in other videos, this line of poles really, in the winter and in the bad weather, they're a bit of a godsend really, because they're lovely space. You can walk along and just walk along the line of them to where I need to go, in sort of relative safety, really. I mean, it's one person's idea of safety is not the other, minus 15 and snow blowing across and not being